को जानो, राजयोग के द्वारा अपना परम पिता पहचानो। इसी राजपथ पर चलकर तुम पालो अपना बसेरा। तुम हो आत्मा तन से न्यारे, परमात्मा को प्यारे। दिव्य गुणों को धारण करके योगी बनो दुलारे। ज्योति बिंदु ही तोड़ेगा ये माया मोह का घेरा। अंतर मन में ज्योति जगा लो, होगा दूर अंधेरा। ओम शांति, ओम शांति, ओम शांति।
बधाई 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 हो, बधाई बधाई बधाई। नए वर्ष की सबको, नए सतयुग की सबको, नए जन्म की सबको बधाई 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 हो, बधाई बधाई बधाई।
नया वर्ष और नया युग, नए जन्म की सबको बधाई। नया राज और नया ताज पाने की घड़ियां आई।
बधाई 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 हो, बधाई बधाई बधाई। नए वर्ष की बधाई, नए सतयुग की बधाई, नए जन्म की बधाई। बधाई 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 हो, बधाई बधाई बधाई।
संगम युग में श्रेष्ठ कर्म की यह रूहानी कमाई।
बधाई 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 हो, बधाई बधाई बधाई। नए वर्ष की बधाई, नए सतयुग की बधाई, नए जन्म की बधाई। बधाई 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 हो, बधाई बधाई बधाई। बधाई कल्प बाद शिव बाबा मिला वो प्यारा।
गीता ज्ञान द्वारा खोला उसने भाग्य तुम्हारा।
गीता ज्ञान द्वारा खोला उसने भाग्य तुम्हारा।
वो बधाई के पात्र जिसने शिव की मत पाए।
बधाई 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 हो, बधाई बधाई बधाई। नए वर्ष की बधाई, नए सतयुग की बधाई, नए जन्म की बधाई। बधाई 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 हो, बधाई 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 हो।
नए वर्ष की बधाई, नए सतयुग की बधाई, नए जन्म की बधाई। ब्रह्म जन्म बधाई, गीता ज्ञान बधाई।
ओम शांति, ओम शांति। गुड मॉर्निंग। Very much congratulations for the new year. At the confluence age, every day is new for us. But Baba is giving the congratulations for the new age. Today in Baba's Murli, Baba says how you children have to explain. And whenever you explain, you definitely have to say Baba, Baba. And when you explain while saying Baba, Baba, the arrow will be short. And there will be a lot of influence of yours. But Baba says you children forget, you become body conscious. Explain that deities were 16 celestial degrees full, they were pure, they were wealthy. But where did everyone lose their wealth? How did you become slaves? And now you have to take debt from everyone. So Baba says you children have to explain in this way. The bestower of salvation for all is only the one Father. No Guru or Sannyasi cannot have salvation for anyone. Baba only comes and uplifts the sages and saints. And only when you remember the Father, the alloy will be removed and sins will be absolved. 22 October 2025. Sweet children, whenever you explain to anyone or give a lecture, do so while saying Baba, Baba. Praise the Father, and the arrow will strike the target. Whenever you explain to anyone or give a lecture, say Baba, Baba. Praise the Father, and the arrow will strike the target. Question: Which question does Baba especially ask you, children of Bharat?
कौन से प्रश्न पूछते हैं? उत्तर है, तुम भारतवासी
Answer.
जो इतने साहूकार थे,
You children of Bharat were wealthy.
संपन्न 16 कला संपूर्ण थे,
You belonged to the deity religion and were 16 celestial degrees full.
बहुत
You were pure.
फिर तुमने इतना
You never used this word of lust. You were so wealthy. So how did you become bankrupt?
कारण का पता है?
Do you know the reason?
बच्चे तुम गुलाम कैसे बन गए?
Children, how did you become slaves?
सब धन दौलत कहाँ गंवा दिए?
Where did you lose your wealth and property?
तुम पावन से पतित कैसे?
Just think about how you became impure from pure.
तुम बच्चे भी ऐसी ऐसी बातें बाबा बाबा कहे दूसरों को भी समझो।
When you children explain these aspects to others while saying Baba Baba,
सहज समझ
they will easily understand.
ओम शांति।
Om Shanti.
ओम शांति कहने से भी पाप जरूर याद।
When saying Om Shanti, you should definitely remember the Father.
पहला कहना है मन
The Father first of all says, Man Manabhav.
जरूर आगे भी कहा है,
He definitely said this previously,
अभी भी कहते हैं ना,
and this is why he is saying it now.
भी कहा था बाबा ने, और
Baba had said this the previous cycle, and this is why he is saying it now. You children know the Father.
जब कहाँ सभा में भाषण करने जाते हो,
Whenever you go to give a lecture to a gathering, those people won't know the Father.
संदेश देने जाते हैं,
Whenever we go and give Baba's message to anyone, those people won't know the Father. Therefore, you should tell them that Shiv Baba says, and that He alone is the purifier.
बनाने के लिए यहाँ आकर समझ।
He definitely comes here to explain in order to make you pure.
जैसे बाबा यहाँ तुमको कहते हैं,
Here Baba says to you children,
मालिक
O children, I made you into the masters of heaven.
तन देवी देवता धर्म वाले विश्व के
You were the masters of the world. You belong to the original eternal deity religion. Therefore, you too should say that Baba says this.
होना चाहिए। ऐसे कोई के भाषण का समाचार आया नहीं।
Baba hasn't as yet received news of anyone giving such a lecture.
मानते हो
Shiv Baba says,
पावन
You consider me to be the highest on high.
मैं
You consider me to be the purifier.
और राज योग सिखना
I enter Bharat and teach you Raj Yoga.
कहता हूँ, माम एकम
I tell you, constantly remember me alone.
मुझ ऊंच बाप को याद करो।
Remember me, the highest Father.
वाला
This is because He is the Father who is the bestower.
बरोबर भारत में तुम विश्व के मालिक थे ना।
You children definitely were the masters of the world in Bharat. There was no other religion at that time.
कोई धर्म नहीं था। बाप हम बच्चों को समझाते हैं, हम फिर आपको समझाते
The Father explains this to us children, and we then explain it to you.
को समझाते हैं, हम फिर आपको
Baba explains to us, and we then explain to others.
तुम भारतवासी
Baba says,
काल थे,
You people of Bharat were so wealthy. Bharat was called the golden sparrow.
सर्वगुण संपन्न 16 कला संपूर्ण
When there was the deity religion, you were 16 celestial degrees full. You were pure.
चला
You didn't use this word of lust.
वाहन थे।
You were so wealthy.
कहते हैं तुमने
The Father then says,
इसे निकाला,
Do you know the reason why you became bankrupt?
कर्ज लेते रहते
we take debts from everyone, and therefore Baba is asking, how did you become bankrupt?
कारण का पता है, सभी को पता है कारण। तुम विश्व के मालिक थे,
You were the masters of the world,
काम क्यों बने?
and why you have become the slaves of the world? You continue to incur debt with everyone. Where did you lose all that money?
जैसे बाबा भाषण कर रहे हैं वैसे तुम भी भाषण करो।
Deliver a lecture just as Baba gives a speech in the same way. You also give a speech,
बहुतों को आकर्षण
and many will be attracted.
याद नहीं करते हो,
You people don't remember Baba. This is why the arrow doesn't strike the target. You don't receive that power.
कि भाषण ऐसा सुने,
Otherwise, if they were to hear even one such lecture of yours, there would be wonders taking place.
बाबा समझाते हैं भगवान तो एक
Shiv Baba says, God is only one.
दा सुख करता
He is the remover of sorrow and the bestower of happiness, the one who establishes that new world.
भारत पर स्वर्ग था, हीरे ज्वारा
Bharat used to be heaven. There were palaces studded with jewels and diamonds. There was just the one kingdom. There was one kingdom, one religion, one language.
ऐसा भारत था। जैसे बाप की महिमा अपरम अपार है,
Everyone was like milk and sugar. Just as the praise of the Father is limitless, so the praise of Bharat is also limitless.
की महिमा सुनकर खुश होंगे।
People will be happy to hear the praise of Bharat.
इतना धन
The Father asks you, children, where did you lose all your wealth and property?
में तुम कितना खर्चा करते हैं,
You spend so much money on the path of devotion,
फिर कितना तो विदेशी लूट कर जो भी आक्रमणकारी
and many foreigners, they trap the money.
भक्ति मार्ग में तुम कितना खर्चा
Baba says you spend so much on the path of devotion, you build so many temples.
किया करो। तुम पावन से पतित
Shiv Baba says, just think about how you became impure from pure.
क्या कहते हैं,
You say
बाबा दुख में आपका स्मरण,
that you remember God in times of sorrow. You don't remember Him when you are happy.
परंतु दुखी तुमको कौन बनाता है,
But who makes you unhappy?
घड़ी बाबा का नाम लेते रहो।
Continue to mention Baba's name again and again.
बाबा का संदेश देते हो। बाबा
Continue to give Baba's message.
ने शिवालय स्थापन किया,
Baba says, I established heaven, Shivalaya. There used to be the kingdom of Lakshmi and Narayan in heaven. You have even forgotten this.
राधे कृष्ण ही
You don't even know that it is Radha and Krishna who become Lakshmi and Narayan after their wedding day.
समझते हैं, अलग अलग अवतारों के रूप में लेते हैं। तो बाबा ने कहा ये भी तुमको पता नहीं है। श्री कृष्ण जो विश्व का मालिक था, उनको बैठ कलंक
You defame Shri Krishna, who was the master of the world.
मेरे को भी कलंक लगाते,
You even defame me.
बाबा पर भी कलंक लगाते।
You even defame Shiv Baba.
वाला जो बाबा हमेशा
You say God is omnipresent.
तुम्हारा सदगति दाता, तुम मुझे
I am the bestower of salvation to you, and yet you say that I am in the cats and dogs and in every particle.
मान को हम कहते हैं कि वो उसमें है, तो कितना अपमान हम कर रहे हैं।
We defame Baba by saying this so much.
कितने पतित बन गए,
Baba says you have become so impure.
सदगति दाता पतित पावन।
The Father says, I am the bestower of salvation to all and the purifier.
का कह देते हो,
You then say that the Ganges is the purifier. Because you don't have yoga with me, you have become even more impure.
स्नान करते हैं, भगवान को याद नहीं करते, तो बाबा ने कहा और पतित बन
They bathe in the Ganges river
याद करो
and they continue to become impure. Remember me and your sins will be absolved. Explain using Baba's name again and again and you will be able to remember Shiv Baba. Tell them we are praising the Father.
मैं कैसे सारे
The Father himself says, I enter an ordinary impure body at the end of his many births.
भी बहुत जन्म है
The many births are of this Brahma Baba. Brahma Baba has taken 84 births completely.
अब यह मेरा बना है
This one now belongs to me. And so I explain through this chariot.
अपने जन्मों को नहीं जानते
This one doesn't know his own births. He is Bhagirath.
वानप्रस्थ अवस्था
And I enter him in this stage of retirement.
शिव बाबा ऐसा समझाते हैं
Shiv Baba explains in this way.
कहो ये शिव बाबा समझाते हैं बाबा
Say again and again that Shiv Baba explains.
इसका सुना नहीं है
Baba has never heard of anyone giving any such lectures.
ही नहीं लेते
No one even mentions Baba's name.
तो बाबा का तो नाम ही नहीं लेते हैं सारा दिन बाबा को तो बिल्कुल याद ही नहीं
They don't remember Baba at all throughout the whole day.
ठगमुई में लगे रहते हैं
They are busy gossiping and they write to Baba saying
भाषण
that they gave such a lecture and explained in a particular way.
बाबा समझाते हैं अभी तो तुम क्या बोला होगा बाबा ने
Baba understands
दिया हो
that you are still small ants. You haven't even become big ants.
कितना रहता है
And yet there is so much ego.
हम तो बहुत ज्ञानी हो गए योगी हो गए तो
You think yourself that you are very jnani and yogi souls.
समझते नहीं
There is so much ego.
बाबा ब्रह्मा द्वारा कहते
Some don't understand that it is Shiv Baba who is explaining through Brahma.
पर छठ बिगड़ते
You forget Shiv Baba.
ये चित्र को देखते हैं
People very quickly get upset about Brahma.
ब्रह्मा बाबा को कैसे बिठाया
People say, how did you made Brahma Baba sit here? They become very upset.
याद करो तुम्हारा काम
The father says, remember me alone. Only be concerned with me. You remember me, do you not? However, even you don't know who the father is or when he comes.
है कि कल्प लाखों वर्ष का है
Guru say that each cycle is of hundreds of thousands of years. Whereas
दुनिया सो फिर नहीं होगी ये भी उनको
the father says that the cycle is only 5,000 years. This old world will become that new world. That new world will then become old again. Where is New Delhi now?
दान होगी तब नहीं
There will be New Delhi when it is the land of angels.
हमें नहीं देगी
There was a New Delhi in the new world by the banks of the river Jamuna. There was the palace of Lakshmi and Narayan there.
अभी तो कब्र
It was the land of angels. It is now to become a graveyard. Everyone is to be buried.
मुझ ऊंच ते ऊंच पाप को याद करो
And this is why the Father says, remember me, the highest on high Father, and you will become pure. Always explain while saying Baba, Baba in this way.
तुम्हारा कोई
It is because you don't mention Baba's name that no one listens to you.
निकाल देते हैं तो बाबा ने कहा बाबा की
People hear from the one ear and remove it from the other ear. Because you don't mention Baba's name,
देह अभिमान में तुम
because you don't remember Baba, you are unable to receive that power You become body conscious.
से जा सकते
Those who are in bondage and experience beatings,
हैं। बाप कहते हैं तुम सब द्रौपदी,
they call out so much.
अब तुमको
The father says, all of you are Draupadis.
भी कोई ऐसी होती है जिनको कल्प पहले भी टूटना
You have now been saved from being stripped. There are even some women who were given names such as Putana
स्त्रियां भी
in the previous cycle.
ऐसे होते हैं, तुम भूल गए हो। बाप कहते हैं भारत जब
You have forgotten that.
उसी स्वर्ग
The father says, when Bharat was the temple of Shiva, it was called heaven.
आदि हैं,
Those who have property, aeroplanes, etc.,
समझते हैं हम यही स्वर्ग में हैं।
they think that they are in heaven here.
हर
They are so selfish and foolish.
लोगों को कहेंगे ऐसे समझाएंगे तो हाँ उनको बुरा लगेगा तो आप
And when you explain in this way, they will become upset.
ये
And therefore you have to say, Baba says this.
जबकि सर्व
Hatha yogis can't grant you liberation, since the bestower of salvation to all is just the one. Why do you adopt gurus? Do you want to become sannyasis and learn Hatha yoga and merge into the Brahma element?
और लीन तो कोई हो नहीं सकता। अगर वो कहते हैं ब्रह्म में लीन,
No one can become merged.
भी नहीं पता कि ब्रह्म में कोई लीन हो नहीं।
No one can become merged in the Brahma element.
को बचाना है
Everyone has to play his part. All actors are imperishable.
आदि अविनाशी ड्रामा है।
This drama is eternal and imperishable. How can anyone receive eternal liberation?
उद्धार करने
The father says, I come to liberate even those sages. No one can attain eternal liberation.
पावनी गंगा कैसे हो सकती
So how can the Ganges be the purifier? You call me the purifier.
तुम्हारा मेरे से योग टूटने से यह
By breaking your yoga away from me, this is what your condition has become.
इस हालत में पहुंच गए। अब फिर मेरे से योग लगाओ तो भी कर
Now have yoga with me and your sins will be absolved.
आत्माएं
Pure souls reside in the land of liberation. And therefore Baba says only when you become pure you can return home, otherwise not.
अभी तो सारी दुनिया पतित है।
The whole world is now impure.
पावन दुनिया का तुमको मालूम ही नहीं।
You don't know the pure world.
पुजारी
All of you are worshippers. Not a single one is worthy of worship.
सबको सुजाग कर सकते
Mention Baba's name and you will be able to wake everyone up.
हो। विश्व का मालिक बनाते हैं, उनकी तुम बैठ प्लानिंग करते हो।
You defame the Father who is making you into the masters of the world.
गुण संपन्न
Shri Krishna is a small child, full of all virtues. How could he do this business?
बातें तो बाबा ने कहा उनको समझाओ।
They speak wrong about Shri Krishna, so explain how could he do this business?
वो कैसे
How could Shri Krishna be the father of everyone?
एक रूप होता है।
God is only one.
जब तक मेरी श्रीमत पर नहीं चलेंगे तो कट
Unless you follow my Shrimat, how would your rust be removed?
पूजा करते आए।
You have been worshipping everyone, and this is what your condition has become. This is why I have come again.
कितने धर्म भ्रष्ट कर्म भ्रष्ट हो गए।
You have become corrupt in your religion and your actions.
कलयुग में आते आते
In the golden age, your religion and your actions are elevated. Here in the iron age, your religion and your actions are corrupt.
धर्म को किसी ने स्थापन ही
Nobody establishes Hindu religion.
ऐसे
There is no Hindu religion yet. Tell me, who established the Hindu religion and when was it established? Lecture and issue a challenge in this way. You repeatedly fail to remember the Father. Sometimes, some children write that it was as though Baba entered them and gave the lecture. Baba gives a lot of help. It is when you say Baba Baba, Baba gives a lot of help. It is because you don't stay on the pilgrimage of remembrance that the service you do is at a crawling speed. Only when you mention Baba's name can an arrow penetrate someone. Baba says, children, it is only you who have been around the cycle of 84 births. Therefore, I have come to explain to only you. I only enter Barat. Those who become worthy of worship then become worshippers. I neither become worthy of worship nor do I become a worshipper. Keep saying Baba says, Baba says. Keep repeating this like a chant. When Baba hears that you lecture in this way, he will understand that you have become big ants from small ants. The Father says, I am teaching you, you must simply constantly remember me alone. I simply tell you through this chariot to remember me alone. You mustn't remember the chariot. You mustn't remember Brahma Baba. When you say Baba says this, Baba explains this, you will say how impressed they become. The Father says, break your intellect's yoga away from your bodies and all your bodily relations. Once you have renounced your bodies, just you souls remain. Consider yourselves to be souls and remember me the Father. Some say, I am Brahma. And some say, I am a master of Maya. The Father says, you don't even understand what Maya is and what wealth is. Baba says Maya means 5 vices. You even call wealth Maya. You can explain in this way. Many very good children don't even read the Murlis. They don't remember the Father. So because they do not have the power of remembrance, their arrows don't strike the target. It is by having remembrance that you receive power, and it is through this power of yoga that you become the masters of the world. If you children continually mention Baba's name, no one can say anything. Continually mention Baba's name, then no one can say anything. Dadi Gulzar would say, at that time Baba would say, everybody are fighting for the piece of land, and the government officer came to know about this. He came to Baba and said, Baba, why did you say this? Baba said, I didn't say. Shiv Baba comes, says and goes away. I didn't say this. Now he isn't here, and when he comes you can talk to him. That means you will be liberated. So say Baba says, Baba says.
तो तुमको कभी कोई कुछ कह ना सके। सर्व का भगवान बाप तो एक
Is the God of everyone the one Father, or is everyone God? They say that they are followers of a particular sannyasi. Ask them, they are sannyasis and you are householders, so how can you be their followers? It is said, Maya is false, bodies are false, the whole world is false, only the one Father is the truth. We cannot become the true until He comes.
झूठी माया, झूठी काया, झूठा सब संसार, सच्चा तो एक ही बाप है।
Only the one Father is the truth.
वह ना आए तो हम सच्चे मुक्ति
We cannot become true until He comes.
दाता एक
The best hour of liberation and liberation in life is only the one. No one else can grant liberation and make us belong to Him.
बाबा कहते हैं यह भी ड्रामा में
Baba says this too is fixed in the drama. Now open your eyes and be careful. By saying Baba says this, you will not be blamed. No one will say anything negative. Do not just say Shiv, but say Trimurti Shiv Baba. Who created the Trimurti? Who created the Trimurti? Who carries out establishment through Brahma?
क्या ब्रह्मा क्रिएटर है?
Is Brahma the creator?
ऐसे ऐसे नशे से बोलो
Only when you speak with such intoxication will you be able to achieve anything. Otherwise, it is just like lecturing in body consciousness. The Father explains, this is the kalpa tree of innumerable religions.
देवी देवता धर्म फिर ब्राह्मण
First of all, there is the deity religion, and then the other branches emerge. Where has the deity religion gone to? They speak of hundreds of thousands of years, but this is a matter of only 5,000 years.
दिखाते हैं
They also continue to build their temples. They have spoken of a war between the Pandavas and the Kauravas. What happened after the Pandavas melted away on the mountain? How could I commit violence?
हिंसा कराई तो मैं तो तुमको अहिंसक वैष्णव
I make you into non-violent Vaishnavas.
बनाना उसको ही वैष्णव
It is those who never use the sword of lust and who belong to the dynasty of Vishnu who are Vaishnavas. Acha. To you, sweetest beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the Mother, Father, Bab, Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to you, spiritual children. We spiritual children's love, remembrance, good morning and Namaste to the spiritual father.
आज की मुरली से धारणा सार है
Essence for Dharana.
सर्विस में सफलता प्राप्त करने के लिए
In order to be successful in the service you do, renounce arrogance and continue to mention Baba's name in all contexts.
याद में रहकर सेवा करनी
Stay in remembrance and do service.
धर्मुई छदमुई में अपना टाइम वेस्ट नहीं करना
Don't waste your time in gossiping.
दूसरा है
Secondly,
सच्चा वैष्णव बनना है
become a true Vaishnav.
भी हिंसा नहीं करनी
Don't commit any violence.
वैष्णव बनना है
Become a true Vaishnav. Don't commit any violence.
कोई भी हिंसा नहीं करनी है देह सहित सभी संबंधों से बुद्धि
Break your intellect's yoga away from your body and all bodily relations. Break your intellect's yoga away from your body and all bodily relations. Blessing. May you become great in serving by learning the lesson of Hanji and become worthy of receiving everyone's blessings. While doing service in happiness and with enthusiasm, also pay attention to the way you do service so that you also receive everyone's blessings. This is because where there are blessings, there will not be hard work. Now simply have the aim of receiving blessings from those you come into contact with. Learning the lesson of Hanji is the way to receive blessings. And therefore Baba always says, say Hanji, never say no. Learning the lesson of Hanji is the way to receive blessings. Even if someone are wrong, do not push them down further by saying that they are wrong, but give them support and enable them to stand up. Be cooperative and you will receive blessings from them through their contentment. Those who become great in receiving blessings become great automatically. Slogan. As well as being a hard worker, also keep the aim of becoming hard, strong in your stage. As well as being a hard worker, also keep the aim of becoming strong in your stage. Avyakt signal. Experiment on yourself and others with your mind with the powers of yoga. The experimentation of yoga means to experiment and see the effects of your pure thoughts on your body, mind and sanskars, and you will then continue to move forward. In this, do not look at one another. What is this one doing? This one is not doing this. Are the older ones doing this or not? Do not look at these things. First of all, experience this effect. Because this is a matter of personal effort. When you busy yourself in making personal effort in this way, and you experience a growth in yourself, then the collective power of the silence of each one will make an impact on the world. The power of yoga itself is the power of the silence. Then each one will make an impact on the world. Om Shanti. The collective meditation in the evening will be in the conference hall. Today is the new year. On behalf of Baba and Didis, New Year greetings for all of you all. The happiness of the new year you will get only outside the doors. On behalf of Bhai Dooj, tomorrow your mouth will be sweetened. All Shantivan surrendered and trial will reach Kamal Kunj. BK Colony brothers and sisters will reach Kamal Kunj. Have got one mobile, you can take it backstage. Near the big dining hall, some things are available, so can take that things backstage. Dr. Virendra Kumar, our Central Minister, will speak, and he is coming on behalf of Government of India, and he is coming to Shantivan on 16 November. On 22nd October today in the evening, there will be meeting in Shantivan Dadi meeting hall. All the Shantivan Nivasi seniors should assemble in the meeting. Om Shanti, 2 minutes we will sit in Baba's remembrance. We should speed up our efforts and experience it with ease. Our efforts will be accurate and successful. For that, the easiest method is keep thinking within ourselves whatever Baba tells us from the same day or from that time, and while thinking, knowing the greatness of the Father, experience that greatness within ourselves. Om Shanti.